We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Bill O'Reilly's not going to be doing anything live anytime soon, as he's been fired from Fox News after the resurfacing of multiple sexual harassment suits that he and Fox quietly settled over the course of his long and very successful career. This comes after a New York Times report uncovered $13 million in settlements, and more victims came out to speak against O'Reilly, leading more advertisers to pull out from his show one by one. Some might even say prematurely. Now, ironically, this is the same exact strategy that Bill urged his fans to use in the past against other media outlets that criticized him.
We will keep a running list of media smear merchants on the website, in addition to our don't buy, don't advertise list. That's called accountability.
Is that so, Bill? Is that what that's called? But you might say, oh well, that was the old Bill Ye. He doesn't believe in accountability so much anymore. Well, not so much, since his website still features a hall of shame of outlets that Bill recommends you don't patronize or advertise on. Talk about tripping on your own sword there, Billo. Or your own meat sword. Ew. Ew. Literally no one's happy about that joke. And look, a $13 million settlement to silence victims is chump change for Fox. It's just the cost of doing business. But hundreds of advertisers pulling from Bill's show, well, that's a lot more than chump change. And let's not forget, this only happened because these women resisted and persisted. And while the world around him was crumbling, here's how Bill decided to let his audience know that he was taking a short trip last week that he had definitely planned way in advance.
Last fall, I booked a trip that should be terrific. Not going to tell you where it is, but we have a contest on BillO'Reilly.com. Guess where Bill's going.
Guess where Bill's going, guys? Where is he going? There's actual laughter in the background, in the end of that. I don't know if you guys caught that, which I guess they knew ahead of time. Also, remember that sign, "Nobody moves this man," that was at Fox News headquarters? I wonder if Bill's taking that with him now. By the way, this is bittersweet for me. With all these right-wing commentators losing their jobs, I'm literally running out of targets. First we took down Milo, then we took down Tomi, and now the king himself. So I urge you all to send me DMs of who we should go after next on my Facebook page and on my Instagram, and make them slimy, make them delicious, because I will take them down. I'm looking right at you, Tucker Carlson, you bow-tied man baby. But I want to end this on a high note, because Bill O'Reilly is a cable news legend. That is undeniable. So let's look at some of Bill's racist-ass highlights that didn't get him fired.
And how Black Lives Matter is killing Americans. But how are you going to get jobs for them? Many of them are ill-educated and have tattoos on their foreheads. Well, say you're a cocaine dealer, and you kind of look like one a little bit. Left wants power taken away from the white establishment. They want a profound change in the way America is run.
Now look, the reason why I'm stressing this is because that is, or was, the face of Fox News. He was the king of cable news. And he wasn't fired for saying any of that racist shit on air. He wasn't fired for perpetuating falsehoods about Obama. He wasn't fired for sexually harassing his coworkers behind closed doors. He was fired because we found out when we weren't supposed to, and then advertisers backed away. So in the end of the day, I urge you to not forget that Fox News does not care about accountability, because they would have kept the Bill train going if they could. But play us out, Bill.
There wasn't one person in Sylvia's who was screaming, MFer, I want more iced tea. You know, I mean, everybody was, it was like going into an Italian restaurant in an all-white suburb.
I'm Hasan Piker. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Hasan D. Piker and on Twitter at Hasan the Hun. And this has been The Breakdown.